Hello everybody. Today I am here to demo and give a little bit of an overview on what I believe to be a mid-50s era Lectrolab R400 guitar amp. I say I believe to be because apparently these particular models are difficult to find much information on. There is a website online that you can probably find with a simple Google search that is pretty extensive on their information on the Lectrolab amps, but however, even on that website, I guess for this particular model, they don't seem to have much information on it either, including no photo in their collection. So the reason I think this may be what that model is because it didn't seem to match any of the other models that they do have photos of on there. And according to the schematic that I've seen floating around, it seems to, for the R400, it seems to match this one pretty closely, even though there's a few discrepancies with that schematic that's floating around too, because I guess there's some variants that are noted in that schematic. So who knows? If it's not the R400, then I'm no idea what it is, but it's a pretty safe bet that that's probably what this is. Anyway, it's pretty much all original as far as I can tell. Did update the tubes and a couple capacitors that were being troublesome, so it had to be done. Other than that, I think it's all original. Cabinet's all original. Front here, as you can see, handle's missing. 10-inch speaker, which I believe is the original speaker in there, at least from everything I can seem to gather, the way it appears. I will flip it around here in a moment and show you the rear of the amp so you can see what all is back there. Okay, here's the back of the amp. As you can see, we've got 3 inputs, 2 instrument, 1 mic, a volume control, and a tone knob, which also functions as the on and off switch. Also, by the way, did put in a fuse, which was not originally there, and upgraded it to a 3-prong power cable. Again, replaced the tubes. The tubes that this amp takes are 2 6SN7 preamp tubes, 1 6V6 power tube, and 1 5Y3 rectifier tube. And let's check out how it sounds. Okay, here it is, the Les Paul guitar, P90 pickups, bridge position pickup on. Center position on the pickup selector. And neck pickup. Alright, and that is with the volume controls on the amp at about half, a little over half, and the tone at about 7. As you can hear, it has quite a bit of a overdrive and bite to it. It's a raunchy little sounding thing, and it's kind of funny. You always hear these stories about the claim to fame of the first songs that featured an overdriven or distorted guitar, and all these tales of how they achieved that. Either they cut the speakers or dropped the amp, or this and that, or somehow just kind of miraculously stumbled upon finding a overdriven, distorted sound. But to me, it seems like almost all these amps from this era, the combo amps, whether it's like the Gibson BR1 or even the Fender Tweed Deluxe or these small amps like this, these Lectrolabs, they all get fairly overdriven pretty easily. As soon as you get to that around halfway mark on the volume, they all kind of break up and distort and get that overdrive. So I'm not sure why back then it seemed like it was some crazy thing for these guys to achieve an overdriven guitar tone on the recordings back then. It seemed like almost everyone's guitar would have been somewhat overdriven if they were all playing through these amps. So kind of a weird thing to think about. But anyway, that's it. Lectrolab R400, I think. Mid-50s. If anyone else has any better idea what it is, let me know in the comments. Thanks.